Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is I, the mighty Thor, and I am here to thwart evil because it is showtime? I'm not all that Thor. I mean, a little Thor at my age, you're always a little bit Thor. Never mind. We're back. Can it take me back to where I was in the mission that I had to leave because things were not exploding? I think so. Let's find out. It will. And now they are exploding. With a little bit of lag occasionally, but no. Did one of them not get destroyed-ified? They want me to destroy 200. I'm not sure that's actually important, or if I just need to beat up everybody. But there's no reason I can't do both. Showing some more lag there, but that isn't surprising. The lag is intermittent. It comes, it goes. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Up, a little bit of a hang time there. Hi guys, where's the meeting? I didn't get the email. The lag, like I said, is intermittent. It comes and goes. I'm actually pleasantly surprised it's working as well as it is. There we go. We just need to find Tombstone. Oh, that's convenient. We reached the end, and there's Tombstone. Apparently, is one of the bad guys in the new Spider-Man movie. Wrong buttons. I hit wrong buttons multiple times. Damn it. We're almost back. Our sound is back. I need to change one of those key bindings for sure. Holy crap. Where'd he go? It's hard to take a supervillain seriously when they use a machine gun. I mean, come on, guys. More Eternity Splinters. We like these. We are a fan of these. Mystical Energies. Yeah, I mean, I would like to replace my mystical energies. It's very low level, but it has an XP bonus, and experience bonus is good. So, yeah. Up over there. And out the... Whoop, no, no. Damn it. Can I go back in? There was a chest there. No, I can't. Well, fuck. All right. Well. I made a mistake. I'm human, you know? It happens. To us humans. Sometimes. Not to me very often, obviously. Madame Erica's house of wax. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Hamill. God damn it. I keep hitting the achievements button, and that is messing things up. Where'd he go? I have got to change it. That is what's causing the big lag spikes in my client. If they explode, they're not really toys, Gabi. I shouldn't have to point this out to you. Toys are like safe for kids. Wow, something hit me really hard. All right. We will now take a moment to change the key bindings for achievements. From V to something very different. Numlock dash. That's about as far away. Okay, it said multiply. Maybe I misclicked. Let's try again. I did. I misclicked. I will now no longer hit that by accident. If I want to see it, I can click on it. Got a large layout that I'm not sure anyone ever sees. Hey, I cannot do that. It would tire my poor ass out. Take the subway. Okay, we're back to the subway. Actually, now we'll get her to the subway, and we'll stop doing story stuff, at least for a bit. My understanding is the storyline is especially useful for endgame progression. So I will do Midtown, maybe some holo fighting. Everybody was holo fighting. Wow, am I old. I am so old. Belief is power, my friend. Let's go back to Midtown. I ate a quick dinner, wanted to get back into playing. None of the 4 bosses have been defeated yet. Down goes Colossus. Behold my creation. Mr. Sinister, I gotta give him credit. It is a solid name for a bad guy.
Beauty and power are yours to command, fair water. What is this bauble I see?
It's a bauble. So that is good loot, mostly for vacuuming, and decent XP. Again, spirit, good. I would like that very much, but frankly, it's just not good enough. If it doesn't have the XP, we're not interested. Around here, are we? No, we're not. Attack speed, good. Like attack speed. And I like the energy better on that one. I think so.
Yes, I have been spending a lot of time in the lab. Why do you ask?
That's the crafting. You have to level the crafting up by donating stuff to them. So I'm going to also now try. I saw another streamer doing the Holo Sim, which I have not done since the game was live. Region... Wait, what? Not available for green? Items with up to epic can be... Got to be done at heroic or better. I mean, you get more, but I'm not sure I'm up to heroic difficulty yet. We'll try it. What's the worst that can happen? Was it X defense? No, it was shield holo sim. Sure it was. And then we'll stick with this. Oh, we have one other player here. Moosey. And Adam, a couple more. We have Jekyll Hyde and Adam Warlock. More Eternity Splinters. We need to fly over and kick some supervillain butt. Yeah. Where'd he go? There he is. That's right, you guys just stay right there while I hammer all of you at once. Very thoughtful of you to stick close together like that for me. I'm appreciative of the time and effort you're expending to make sure that I do optimal amounts of damage. Let's get rid of these guys there. Irritating me. Thank you, Hulk. Appreciate the assistance. You're big and green. I bet Kermit's jealous. Why is everyone splitting all these bad guys up? You don't want to split them up. You want to keep them close together so that we can cleave them. Interesting word, cleave, in that it can both mean to divide but also to unite. I think words like that are contronyms. I'm not sure. That's right. As soon as I drop my AE, he just has to teleport away. And again, Hood, would you please stop doing that? There are a number of us here, and you're keeping us, you know, from doing other heroic things. Hood, if you could please stop and just, you know, give up, that would be welcome.
I made a tough choice. I don't care about fall.
Somebody, yeah, it was playing, what's the name of the character again? Moon Knight.
Adapting to neutralize target.
That's got to be a Wanda. Yeah. There she is. Scarlet Witch. Those chaotic visuals, pretty unique. Getting close to what? 20? Almost 20. That is level 20. Thank you, all Father, for this blessing. Sometimes you just got to beat up a whole bunch of people. You don't want to do it, but you need your levels, right? "37 seconds, we get another wave of supervillains, whom we will crush, kill, and destroy, as is tradition. Six seconds. We're off to, who do we have? The Fearful Four. Don't see them on the screen anywheres. Their location will appear around the rim. Whoops, there it is. Down right below the beneath the hotbar. Definitely you got to be aware of Juggernaut, because when he does his channeled or his telegraphed charge attack, it hits quite hard. Whoop! I almost walked right back into it. That would have been bad. Hold on. Bad, of course, is a technical term. Whoop! That lag killed me. I dodged out, and the lag literally killed me. It's gonna happen. That's the first death for Thor here. Not really a death, of course, because I'm a hero. It's the comics. Death is occasionally a nuisance and sometimes actually an improvement. Oh, they all died. I didn't get the XP bubbles. That sucked. They were all almost dead. And I got lag killed. That's not a complaint about the servers. I want to be clear about that. I'm fine with that. It's going to happen. I'm pretty certain they've got more people than they expected. 19 Eternity Splinters. I believe that was a triple drop of 3, 6, or no, 3, 5, and 10? No, it was 19. 3, 6, and 10? I did mention how you don't want to get in the way of the Juggernaut, and either I was slow moving out of the way and the lag killed me, or I was moving across and it didn't go off and the lag killed me. I'll say this for Wanda, she's got some really cool looking stuff. Her spells, skills are pretty awesome looking. We have a minute and 17 seconds to the next event. Muzi. I've seen them running around earlier tonight. Today, actually, not tonight. Is it tonight yet? I don't think so. It's 4:56. When does today become tonight? A question for the ages. When I know you're dead, you know you're dead. The server knows you're dead. We're just waiting for you to catch up so you can be dead. You broke my jaw. And I'm flying. And event. 5 bosses, Dr. Doom and 4 of his Doom bots. Or maybe it's just 5 of his Doom bots. Yeah, I think it's just 5 of his Doom bots. I don't think we actually get Doom. Oh, we got a whole bunch of green bubbles. A relic of Lemuria. My first Uru forged item, which can be crafted once you get the and once you level up your crafters appropriately and sufficiently, Let's see what we've got. I want to keep that. Organic webbing, only usable by venom. Discarded purse. I don't think it goes with my heals. Do we have any higher tier? No, doesn't look like it. That is better. We'll go with that. That one's better than the better one. Damage rating. Damage rating versus bosses. Attack speed is good, but no increase in damage rating. I think the rest we can just... Ooh, that's big improvement. Big improvement. Like those.
I have a few new toys for you to check out.
There he is. His crafting rank is now level 4. Don't remember who we've got to craft. Whose crafting we have to level up to be able to access Uru forged stuff. Want to keep that. Uru forged crossbow is mostly used for ranged. Yeah, it does. The base thing it does just adds to the damage rating for ranged weapons. Ranged heroes. Ranged attacks, I suppose I should say. Or skills. I'm going to go ahead and continue with a little bit more of the story. Where were we? That answers the question. We're on the lower east side. That went to red. I don't think I wanted it red. Yeah, it's at red difficulty. We'll see. We'll see how much more difficult things are at red difficulty. Probably a bunch. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Find Jean DeWolf. Watch out, assassins! They are significantly tougher. Oh, Bullseye is really annoying because he has attacks that will kill you if you don't take cover. And just hits hard basically all the time anyway. Quite hard. Oh, almost. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for red bosses. Sad to say, especially not him. Because his attacks are especially painful. I'm a superhero, but I can get owies. How about we tune ourselves back down to green? Yes. Another Thor? Damn it, I was sure I would be the only player amongst the, like, 1,700 who would choose to play Thor. Crap. Good evening to whomever has joined me. Hey, hi, how you doing? I am Thor! Mostly it's just chafing, nothing to worry about. Nine more Eternity Splinters.
Somebody's in trouble.
He is also still a pain in the ass. He's just less of a pain in the ass. I must have a target to smite. Who doesn't like a good smite?
I'll be back. Just you wait. You shall threaten Midgard no more.
Right. You tell him, Thor. Hell yeah.
You're not here to cause trouble, are you? That doesn't prove anything.
It proves you're a dirty cop.
Which is so incredibly disappointing. You don't understand.
What does the Kingpin have?
I was a good cop. I was following the trail of Kingpin's enforcers after their rather successful crime spree to the Hell's Kitchen. But when I got there, I discovered I wasn't the only one on that trail. Speedball, one of the new warriors, had clearly found them, but got himself captured, tied up, and worked over. I talked to him for 1 or 2, and he didn't look like he had much left in him. I didn't even think. I put them down. I didn't report because I knew what I had done was wrong. Thank you. Can you what? I'll try. If I'd been thinking, I would have looked for the security camera that caught me murdering Kingpin's lackeys. Never mind that these are the worst kind of bad guys, about to kill a actual hero.
Evil laugh.
In cold blood. Kingpin had me dead to rights. I either do what he says, or I go to jail. You want to make up for your sins? Help us.
Talk to the feds, confess your sins, the Kingpin falls.
Coercion, bribery of government employees, racketeering. I'd say it's enough to bring him down.
Here's your chance to do the right thing.
Come on. I can't live like this any longer. Get it.
It doesn't help that Spider-Man's going, come on!
We can do it.
I'd walk over, punch him in the nose, and then do it.
We do it tonight.
I can
Ding 21.
come for your reckoning.
Let's see. Nothing there. That's what I wanted to check and see if we got any new things that I might want to move in or out. As Guardian Smite. Swiftly ascended, then smashed down. That's a like that, if memory serves. I think that can go there. Ragnarok, bring the full power of your lightning and unfathomable might of Mjolnir. Knocking down everybody. 10-second cooldown. Okay, kind of like that. The area effect ones, they take an enormous amount of spirit pretty quick. Son of Odin will replace that because we haven't been using that very much. Speak with Brett Mahoney at the police station. I will. Hello, Mahoney. Hello, my baby. I would like to apologize to anyone whose name is Mahoney for that joke.
Yo, Thor, how was some party here?
Enter Carmelo's Bistro. And we're off. They've got fire in the middle of their places. They're probably not perfect. All right, it's Carmelo's. Nice little bistro. Maybe some pasta.
Mjolnir shall not be denied.
Yeah. Was not my fault. Mjolnir did it. So this should be to him, and then up and down for a kaboom, and oh, like that. That was not successful. Oh, yes, I like that little combo platter. More Eternity Splinters. How many are we up to now? We are up to 586. I do not want to damage the musical instruments, sir. A true musical artist would not have required that of me. Where am I going? Hey, how come I fly over the gold? I don't get the gold? That don't seem right. Oh. Missed a couple of hangers-on. Clutches of the Kingpin. It's blackmail. From the blackmail video evidence, great work. Time to head to Fisk Tower. Where we shall make him rue his evil deeds. Although I do not understand what it means to be the ruler of pins. I have a bit of peckishness. I will stop for a late lunch. Oh, thought it was a pizza place. I guess not, huh? I probably have to have... Yeah, I have to have sufficient Odin juice to use that attack. He hates it when I call it Odin juice. He thinks it's demeaning. Do we have a chest of goodies? Chest of goodies? Chest of goodies.
Perhaps this could be of use.
That is not useful for me. An Infinity Experience Orb achievement. An orb for all occasions. Achievement earned. Coffer of achievement. Couple of relics. New hammer. Less damage. Why would I want something with less damage? That also requires level 60. I am not. I feel safe in telling you. Level 60. That's more health. Don't want to give up the energy. Those are all going to be donations to the crafter. Ah, thank you, Hodge. And I just went in. For some reason, Hodge's tell did not... It did show up, I just didn't have it scroll down all the way because I'm an idiot. User error. Hodge, if you're still there, thank you. Hodge is a gentleman, a scholar.
I cannot do that.
Oh, that's right. This was a treasure room. Hi, Hodge, if you're still there. Waves at Hodge. Not sure that applies considering your Rocket Raccoon. Excellent choice. Don't forget to do what I forgot to do, which is to actually buy the hero. I probably lost 4 or 5 levels doing some story and some Midtown before I realized I'm not getting experience. Remember, when you choose a hero, it's not yours yet, and it'll stop gaining XP at level 10 until you buy it. However, Rocket, I think, is an excellent choice. He was one of the characters I played a good amount. There are a few characters I played a lot, a few I played a good amount, a lot I played some, and some I didn't play much at all other than to level them up. Took you forever to actually accept the free hero token? Decided to use the free token on him and eventually Splinters on Star-Lord. Well, there's also G's. If you check the roster and look at a character and try to unlock, it'll give you the option to use G's as well. 900 G's. And currently I think it's 5,100 G's. 4,450. I'm not sure what else. Oh, right. It was like 5,100 G's, and I used G's to unlock 4. So I thought it was like 5,100, so 750. Thought it was 900, so somewhere in there. But you can use G's as well, and you can convert Splinters into more G's. Yep. And just so you know, I'm level 21, and I've gained 186 Eternity Splinters in getting to that level. Plus 10 more Eternity Splinters right there. The server has been intermittently laggy. I'm not surprised by it. I don't imagine you'd be too surprised by it either. This ain't our first rodeo. A little bit of server lag to be expected, like right now. There it is. Took me 3 laps around to pick up the XP bubbles. It comes and goes. It's not constant.
So fragile.
Up we go. Ding 22. Thank you, All Father. He didn't really have anything to do with it, but he wants me to be constantly thanking him for everything. Just Odin things. I don't know if I'd say none can stand against me. I tried.
There are worse things in this world than death. I am one of them.
Where is she? There she is, trying to sneak up on me. Fair Electra, it shall not work. Thy beauty is matched only by thy hazardous nature. Thou shouldst try to walk the straight and narrow. We hate Bullseye. The hero, the villain. Gotta take cover, because he hits like a bazooka. Note, he doesn't actually have a bazooka, at least not that I'm aware of. But he does hit like one. If you've got the bullseye icon over your head, you definitely want to break line of sight.
This day shall be long remembered.
Let's see. Another Matrix of Unbinding, another relic. The hammer, more damage. Yeah, okay. We give up the energy. I'd rather have had the energy than some of the other things, but damage matters, you know. There's no way around that. That's a lot of health. But I'll keep the less health with the attack speed for now. Up to the Kingpin's office. I think we have to fight all three of them. I think we fight the Kingpin and then they each show up in turn. Hey KP, how you doing? You didn't really crush me, dude. Don't know how to tell you this. That wasn't really much of a crushing. Poison attacks. Aren't you better than that, Fisk? I guess he's not better than that. That was a mistake. Not a terrible one. I mean, I just misclicked. This defeat means nothing. Sounds like the sort of thing a loser would say, Kingpin. We'll go ahead and pick that thing back up.
reporting for duty?
She asked me out.
The Black Widow asked you out.
You can ask Sidwell. He was there.
That did not happen.
But hey, what can I say? A lot of sit-ups.
We're done with the talking.
So,
Carrion? Is that the name of this guy? No, that's not the one I was thinking of. It's the one from the Wasp movies, anyway.
How do you feel on my promise to him? Here's your precious habit.
well done, Ghost. I
Ghost.
underestimated you.
What the hell does that mean?
It means I thought you were capable of achieving your goal.
What I heard? I assume demons being made in full?
Already taken care of.
Then so long, Doc. Don't call me and I won't call you.
All the pieces are coming into place.
I recognize the Wand of Watum.
Something tells me all our fussing over that tablet was for naught.
The amazing Asgardian and the
That is the voice of Stan Lee. Yay! We finally get a new mystical energies we can use that also has an XP bonus. They both say 8%, but one says 8% and the other says 8% plus 0.5 and minus 0.5. It's close enough. It's close enough. Let's head back down to Midtown, I think. We have 4 bosses up. That is not one of the bosses, I don't think. Where are they? Over there. It's the band of not very interesting supervillains from Thor Dark World. It's not their fault that they're boring, but they're boring. I'm sure they're disappointed to get such a bad review from me. But, you know, it's kind of incumbent upon me to provide a truthful assessment of how cool or uncool, and sadly, really uncool. Fine. We'll just vacuum everything then. Oh, Ulrich. It's nice having the vacuum function back again. For those who may not be aware, all of the loot that you don't want, and you can tune it, can get vacuumed, and that will, when you reach certain amounts of it vacuumed, a certain number of items, will add a buff onto your pet. And you can reset them if you get crappy results. And so over time, it's just yet another layer of customization.
So, for instance, for me, I have 39 out of 600 green items, 51 out of 900 blue, 27 out of 1800 purple, and you've got the cosmics and the uniques. I like that one better. Hey, I was in the middle of doing something, oh Lava Guardian. Seriously. It's Moosey again. I've been seeing Moosey a lot. Some lag going on there a little bit. It's Siznak the Torture. Not the torturer, the torture, one who torches things, I guess. Another level.
Thor's power grows mightier still.
You see, Thor's power grows mightier still. He even said as much. Which is nice.
What are we at? 23? 23. My standard way of saying somebody hits really hard is to say they hit like a bazooka, when in fact the bazooka wielders don't hit that hard. That was another 10 splinters, by the way. And hi. Now here's the question. If a group of thieves is stealing your car, right? And a superhero comes by and smashes the ground and defeats the guys who are stealing your car, does your insurance cover it? And if not, do you sue the guys who are trying to steal it, or do you sue the superhero? I have questions. They're dumb questions, but they're mine. I'm not afraid of them stomping. Much, a little. So my understanding is, because somebody asked about this earlier, that there is a way to get the code even if you never had it the client code, even if you never had it on Steam. But I do not know what it is. If you had the game when it was on Steam, all you have to do is re-download. And if you removed it from your collection or deleted it, or it's still there, according to your Steam account, you still have it. The client just isn't aware of it. There are mechanics for basically telling the client to look at all the games you've removed or deleted, and you can re-add them and then re-download the game. Which I think you'll probably agree would be cool. Hi Hank, how you doing? Getting close to rank 5. And various crafting bits and pieces he can do. Is it Warlock we can also? No, he just sells. Is it the Enchanter we have to get for the Uru Fort stuff? Yeah, I think it is. Most of my attacks that I'm using, well, it's pretty much split. I guess mostly melee, yeah. So I'll need an axe, I think is the default melee Uru forged weapon. I don't know if they actually trembled before my wrath, but I hope so. I mean, I'd be disappointed if they did. I mean, I am Thor. The mighty Thor, even. And we're back to the insurance question there. Alright, who do we got? Oh, next event. Cosmo is thanking you anyway. Cosmo is being taken through subway. Come help Cosmo quickly. I'm not sure if that is a dynamic event or just an event you get. And I think it gives Cosmo as a pet. We are back with the Doombots, 5 of them. They have come looking for a serious ass whooping. You broke my jaw. One little, 2 little, 3 little Doombots. I'm just going to sit here and hammer for a bit. Down goes another Doombot. 2 more Doombots down. And 1 more. That's all of the Doombots.
Professor would be proud of me.
Pop back in real quick over here, see if there's any of this. It's improvements. The attack speed, I think, makes the other one better. And both of those have attack speed, so yeah. And Hank Pym now at level 5. I don't remember how many freaking levels there are. Been trying to remember to pick up the crafting items when they drop. Somewhere in there, I think, yeah. My team up got murdered. I hope he's feeling better now. He's back. And he used up his PTO and had to come back. Server restart happening in 15 minutes. Please be ready to log out. No! Presumably attempting to increase memory size or something to reduce the amount of lag we've seen. Downloading more RAM, exactly. Hey, if you're on the internet, man, you can do that, you know? It's a great thing about the internet. There are websites that'll assure you you can do almost anything. Hi, guys. So the shield agent who got assigned to me, do you think that's considered like a good job or a bad job? I mean, sure, you're hanging out with a superhero and that's cool, but your odds of being a collateral casualty are pretty high. All right, we got Doc Ock and the Sinister Six. Really, that's the best they could come up with is the Sinister Six. More Eternity Splinters. That was 9 of them. I think that's a combo pack of splinters. I think it's a 1, a 3, and a 5 to give 9. I think. My strength is increased to 6. I'm just mighty. And Thor. That's why they call me the Mighty Thor, really. It's kind of my deal. It's never over. Somebody leveled up. Wasn't me. No more. Definitely the most fun character to run around playing to hear the VO is Deadpool, as he's got lines for every other hero that he runs into. And you've got Nolan North voicing it, so you can't really much go wrong. Well, let's see if we've got anything new that's awesome. I think I like the attack speed better than the small damage increase and strength bonus. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Which is, as you're probably aware, approximately 10 minutes. You're welcome. Glad I could help. It's another Earl Forged crossbow. My disappointment is complete and my day is ruined. Not really. Got a pair of Dr. Doom gauntlets. Can't wear those. They do not go with my heels. I don't want to give up my attack speed bonuses. I like attack speed bonuses. Let's see. Is it the enchanter we can sell stuff to increase their crafting level? I think. Yeah, it is. Them and Hank Pym. 2 different batches of recipes. So we got like 8 minutes going to be down. And we got enough time for another batch of bosses. The wizard, not a bad guy I really know anything at all about. You hold, yeah, we get it. Behold the power of gravity. It's cool. My one death so far has occurred to Juggernaut, I think, when I got lag killed by his charge. You don't want to mess with Juggernaut or Rhino when they're doing their charge attack. The lag killed me either by me not getting out of the way in time, but that's not how it felt. I think I may have been crossing through his path and lagged in his path, and then rather quickly terminated. But along with, historically, I remember the Juggernaut and Rhino charges you don't want to get in the way of, and you don't want to hang around when you've got the bullseye mark over your head. In all of those cases, you want to get the heck out of dodge. Pardon the yawn. I've had such a rough day, you know. I'll give you the details. I woke up. That's pretty much it. Good. Attack speed. We like attack speed. We've established that Lens likes attack speed. We'll go ahead and go with that. We'll come back over here to the Enchanter, the Asgardian Enchanter, and server message. That's the 5-minute warning. Rune words. 200 melee damage reading, 2 attack speed. Requires a ride and speed rune. I think I have one rune so far, a stone rune. And everybody must get stoned. Ah! So I can get an oak, I can do a fortitude, which is a bunch of defense and health. I haven't unlocked or gotten any of the necessary materials, yeah, for those. And those require what, Odin marks, I think? And I think I've got like 1 Odin mark. Two Odin marks. 626. I'm going to head back up to Avengers Tower.
You do indeed have the grace and bearing of a god.
5 minutes, really like it used to be. Resets are usually less than 5 minutes. Anything else we want to drop off here? Yeah. Guess I hadn't started. That'll do. Dropping off the relics. Oh, we definitely don't want that. And that we don't want. Sell those for little cash monies. Pardon the yawn again. Oh. I'm going to go ahead and log out. And I'm going to take a minute or two to AFK. Stretch out the old back. Perhaps a visit to the gentleman's room. I'll be right back. Enjoy the Comic Sans. Kind of appropriate, don't you think? Pardon the yawn again. Oh my god. What's the temperature outside?
It's 87 degrees right now with a
Yeah, okay,
high of
I'm not opening
88
up the
and low of
window.
59
Cool
today.
house.
There's a heat advisory in effect until 8 p.m. today with temperatures in the low to mid 90s across the interior and 80s along the coastline. Stay hydrated and limit strenuous activities.
Let's see what they've got to say on the Discord. I logged out, so my latest information could be saved. 46, 56, so it should be down right now. Wow, another yawn. My God, nothing but yawns tonight. It's temporarily unavailable. Dear me. So I'm kind of AFK because, well, we're waiting on the server to return. Cable. Gobby. Squirrel Girl. Psylocke. Taskmaster. We've got a Bucky sighting.
The Mighty Thor.
X-23. Can't remember that goofball's name. My friend, Senator's favorite character, went by there. That was a Ghost Rider. We'll try again. Nope. Keep trying our luck every minute or two. I want it. I want to play. Mom, they won't let me play. Betting no. See? Now, is that the... If it's the flaming vehicle, Is that the Robbie Reyes version of Ghost Rider? Because Johnny Blaze was the motorcycle, I do believe. Not yet, I don't think. I was wrong. First! Here they come. Everybody's flying in.
Beauty and power are yours to command, fair water.
Yeah, keep sucking up to Wanda. She's still not going out with you, Thor. And here we are. I'll be back on the street in no time. There we go. They were trapped under a car. I had to destroy the car to get it off of them. And don't sue me, please. How about some more ninja? My team up is back.
Perhaps this could be of use.
Seriously, Thor. Nobody uses mayhaps anymore. I have defeated demons. That was a very quick reboot. Downtime's probably less than 5 total minutes, I expect. The next event is in 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds to reach minimum safe distance. It's true that you can't smite without a target. Smiting is targeted. Well, I didn't have anything to do with the capture of her, but maybe she's got... what do we got? We've got the Brotherhood of Mutants. As a man of bulk, I must object to the blob. That does not appear to be doing much. There we go. Little bit of a lag spike there. It's fine. I have crossed off for killing crossbows? 9 more Eternity Splinters. We do love us some Eternity Splinters. That's another level. I'm now level 25, and that opens the Synergy system, which is cool. That looked like, yeah, a relic. Mate. The Synergy system is a system that repays you for playing a lot of alts by allowing you to select up to 10 of your other characters who've reached at least level 25 and get a buff. And that includes yourself, so I will head back to HQ, check through the loot, and show the Synergy system. I got a pet. I got a Doom Herbie. I'm pleased. Coffer achievement. That's level 60. I'm not worried about keeping anything for level 60 because I'm not anywhere near level 60. Gotten used to having the extra spirit from the living laser. Reforged crossbow. Why is it always? I'm 3 for 3. It's crossbows. We'll head back over here to the Asgardian Enchanter, and we will donate to level him up. No, we do not want to throw those away, actually. He's now almost 4. Well, on his way to 4. The Synergy system. 4 is the only character I've played so far. Well, I think Hulk is like up to level 2. As part of the level 3. It's part of the tutorial. But at Thor, plus 3% to physical damage. I click that. That has just increased his physical damage by 3%. And at level 50, he'll get energy damage. And when I get other characters up to level 25, I'll be able to add their buffs as well. Level 25 and 50. And you can have up to 10 synergies. I got a party invite, but I'm not really interested. I'm a loner. I'm a lone wolf. $25, and at 30 we get a special access to a special ability. Not the ult. The ult you get at 60. Sig. That's right, the signature. Alright, we've got 3 more bosses who need a thumping. A solid thumping. Whoop, Rhino. Think they can trap me? Okay, they can trap me for a little while because a little bit of a lag spikerino. It kind of is over. There's just those 3 attacks that I can think of off the top of my head that are likely to one-shot you if you're not paying attention. And that's the well-telegraphed attack by Juggernaut and Rhino, and the also well-telegraphed attack by Bullseye. And you need to LOS the Bullseye attack, lest it ouchie you. It's the man-ape. He's a man-ape, man-ape. Well, now he's no longer monkeying around. Sorry. My apologies for that. Let's see. Health and attack speed. 200 more health and then also attack speed. Attack speed is good. Quite good. That's a bunch more health and not quite as good attack speed, but also attack speed. That's in this case, that's enough. I only really want to replace that medallion with another one that's got spirit. That one restores spirit when you defeat an enemy. That's good enough for now. That will help. And let's see. Asgardian Enchanter. Not quite gonna make it. Nope, we did it. We made it to level 4, and I missed somewhere. Splinter or splinters fell, and I would like those. And how many? 10. We've got the Sinister Six. I mean, I don't mean to name shame, but seriously, it's not a great name. It's pretty predictable. And it doesn't even have Mr. Sinister in it. All right, how sinister can you be when you don't have the guy named Sinister? Sure, you can be a little bit sinister. I'm not going to say you can't. And we'll finish this up and we'll do a little bit more story. Pardon me. We'll vacuum all that stuff up. If you're not familiar with that mechanic. You can hear the zoop, and that's you vacuuming up all of the items you're not going to be using and adding them to the total. And that is your pet. And when your pet has vacuumed up enough, like 600 green items, it'll get a buff. Same for blue, purple, yellow, and uniques. It's just another layer of adding power on. We'll go back to Hank Pym.
I'm afraid they all can't be as useful as a new hammer.
And we'll continue on with the story, I think. Do a bit more of that. I think we'd finished 4. Yeah. We're off to Xavier's school. Visitor's pass. Oh, no. Fly.
Welcome to the Xavier Institute.
Thank you, Patrick Stewart impersonator. No muties.
It's not your fault, little one. Homo sapien is the only true work of God. Mutant is the abomination of the devil. God doesn't want mutants. This is the judgment.
A little dark.
Senseless. They hate us so much. Just because we are different. Just because we are mutants. This is the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters. I am Charles Xavier, and I have dedicated my life to educating and training mutants. The best and brightest of my students you know as the X-Men. We dream of a world of peace and equality, where mutants and humans would live together peacefully. But there are those who would die or kill to stop this from happening. That is why I called you here. Anti-mutant activity is growing increasingly violent. Because of the rise in New York City's mutant population, the mutants took it upon themselves to form their own community, Mutant Town. But Mutant Town is now besieged by anti-mutant vigilantes. They call themselves the Purifiers. To my frustration, I must tell you I don't know anything more about them. I need you to go to Mutant Town and help stop the growing violence. Show your support for us. Let the world know that its heroes and its mutants stand together.
Thor will stand in defense of these innocents. You and I have seen many strange worlds, eh, sorcerer?
Travel to Mutie Town. Won't you take me to Mutant Town? Oh, random boost. More XP boosts.
Hey there.
I will save those for the last levels, as they're the hardest. Mutant Town. I'm flying. Something going on here? I have to agree with whoever said, hey, up yours, buddy. Not very polite, but I can't say I disagree. Oh, okay, I guess that's the event over here. And then the storyline is over where the question mark icon is. Another level? Oh, that's sweet. No, wait, that had to have been my sidekick leveling up. Not me. Congratulations, Shield Agent, whatever your name is. Oh, nameless Shield Agent. 9 more Eternity Splinters. Well, I shan't say a bad thing. I did enjoy playing, there's another player running around playing Gambit, and I did enjoy the Gambit character, but I really hated the voice work and the character. I think we win. Hi. Goodbye. Oh, missed it. All right, that's fine. It's fine. I must suffer for my cause. That's how you can tell a real lunatic. I have to suffer to be righteous. Excuse me, what? Right, there's a mutie over here that needs freeing. Yep, indeed. It's safe now. Little one. Hey, come on, give me my green. It's the only time in my life I ever wanted balls. More than what I normally have. Extra balls. Where did I go wrong? I don't know. Hunting mutants. We need five more. Where did, oh, there's one. We need 4 more. Oh, we didn't get this one either. There's an induction when you click. There we go.
This is a gift from Odin.
It is a gift from Odin, my friends. He insists that everything is a gift from him. It's not. Two more to go. You're free to go, my friend. Just don't mutate anymore and everyone will leave you alone. I'm certain of it. Yep, there we go. More mutations. Oh, this isn't a trap. It's a trap.
Return to the slums. Oh. But it's so slummy. Is this the same mutant event? It is. I rescued you once. If you need second rescues, I'm sorry. I've got places to go and bad guys to beat up. The health clinic. Well, I'm sure everything going on in here is healthy. It doesn't look like a regular health clinic to me. They normally don't have, like, freezing tanks for, presumably, humans. Or mutants. Did we miss anybody down here? We don't want to make sure anyone didn't get served. So hopefully we've got a... Oh, we have a box waiting for us. Treasure box. A mystical cape.
What is this bauble I see?
It is a bauble I see. We got the child's abandoned backpack. This is not as good as the one I'm currently wearing. Bad news for me. Thor, the mighty Thor. Oh, goodness, it is a sentinel. We do not like them. We must destroy them. Oh, we have more sentinels. Well, that was quick. They're just landing all over the place, aren't they? I've stopped the patrols, but now there's a mega sentinel. There's 1 million of them? Another player here as well. It's a bauble. It's a bobble head, actually. It's not the whole bauble, it's just a head. Where should we start with where you went wrong? Loser. We'll go ahead and swap helmets. It's not the same as touching tips, okay? Alright, we need to... Oh, you've been led astray. Yeah, leading you astray is not like something that requires a great deal of effort or work, let alone brains. It's the Morlock Underground. Defteros Cairn. We've got another of the cairns, the gateways here. Another one here. I don't know the source of the Ngarai demons. Does that come from, like, Doctor Strange stuff? It's inside the building. Of course it is. I flew around the far side, and it's on the near side. Wait, no, it's not. There it is. We're in. Out of or into the Murloc Underground. I thought we were in the Murloc Underground.
What a wonderful song you got.
Stay close, all of you.
Do you know where we're going, Wolverine? Yeah, he always knows where he's going.
Just follow the nose. Ugh, today is not a good day to have superhuman senses.
Striker's purifiers right there.
Did Wolverine just cold-bloodedly murder those guys? Because that's the way it seemed.
Our cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Shh. We're not alone. Like in the universe?
Where is the Church of Purification, Logan?
Follow me.
Stay close.
The heart of the Purifier operations.
Eventually we face off with Juggernaut. More Eternity Splinters. What a shame that isn't. You ain't humanity. It's a trap. No? Not a trap. Here they come. Where did you go wrong? My guess would be choosing to flunk out of junior high school.
Is there no one stronger? I must have a target to strike.
How long do they keep coming? We got mutants coming out of the train. Are they done? That's all of them. Quickly, I must speak with you. Okay, and she gives me the XP bubbles. I like green balls. I like it when a game throws green balls in my face. Okay, Juggernaut. I expect my sidekick is going to get murdered. Oh, he got out of the way. Very nicely done. I think my guy is down because I don't see him hanging around anymore. Yeah, he's unstoppable. Sure. I thought I heard the sound. There he is. We did resummon him. He was, in fact, bonkified. And the 10% attack speed and extra health means that's better. And until I get more spirit, I ain't giving up my blue living laser medallion, even though it's pretty lame.
Beauty and power are yours to command, fair wanderer.
Beauty and things are hers to command.
Welcome to the Xavier School.
That's another level.
Professor.
Like 27.
Hearing is on calm.
Professor,
At 30, we get a SIG, the signature skill.
this is William Stryker. Modoc, are we sure the communication is coded?
You are talking to the pure anti mathematics, please.
You promised me a weapon.
I do not care for your code, Striker.
With the money I'm paying you, I'll use me tonight, please. I watched that weapon prototype.
Salutations. These things always take longer than expected. But I assure you the results will bring your missing devastation.
When, Modoc? I'd like to conclude our meetings as soon as possible.
Send the coordinates. Arrested is over with.
I'm sending you the intercepted coordinates. The message is already over 24 hours old, so you better hurry. Good luck, and keep me posted.
Sir. Modoc, what villainy have you wrought here?
It doesn't have XP, man. Come on, we need the XP bonus on that. Well, Fort Stryker is next. Let's see where we are. Let's see exactly where we are. I think we finished off at chapter 5. We did. Not getting particularly close on those yet, gotta say. Pardon me. Yawn again. One shots. Level range 20, 25 to 29. Sure. These are terminal missions. They're dailies, I think. I don't remember. Let's try this first one. We're over-leveled it by a significant amount, so shouldn't be too difficult for a badass such as myself.
Hello there.
To defeat bounties. Okay, we go. I got a relic of Skrullos.
the way you smut.
Proceed to the basement.
As if this day couldn't get any worse.
You broke my jaw. Oh, all of the Sinister Six are down here. First up, Shocker. That felt okay, actually. You got another? You don't understand. I'm Thor, like the god of thunder, which is what you get when you have lightning. This is Tahiti, not AOC is, I think, COA, sorry, Council of Ancients, I think. Yeah, this is Tahiti. The other one I have not played. I know that they have higher experience points rewards. Finish the terminal. Repeat to the archive floor. Yeah. Supposed to be more casual. Well, I would expect so. They've got the, you know, with it, I think 3 times XP rate and like a double loot value. That, I mean, that does sound like a more casual server. And I imagine sooner or later I will create characters there as well. I mean, I've got characters on a boatload of City of Heroes servers, and I have 4 or 5 installations right now of different Star Wars Galaxy servers, so that ain't news to me. That's kind of the way I tend to work. Oh yeah, huge numbers of them. For instance, if we were to look at the store, now keep in mind the store is used as a sort of a middleman. You can't actually buy the currency. You get the currency through in-game rewards. But if we were to choose, let's say, Thor, those are all the different costumes for Thor. I think Iron Man has more than anyone else. He has a ludicrous number of skins. So yeah, same as the base game. Boatloads of skins. Really like the Beta Ray Bill. Was Beta Ray Bill in there? I know he is available as a sidekick. So you can have him as a sidekick. Is he also in there as the Thor model? I have no idea if that's the case. That wouldn't surprise me, but I don't know. If it was a Thor skin, yeah. Oh, that's nice that it reverses the cosmetic for it. Yeah, different voice doesn't surprise me. I would kind of expected that. But I do like the fact that they then turn the sidekick into Thor. That is a very nice touch. It's time to play. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Hamill. Got him.
Don't think this buys you any free publicity.
Best thing for you with the game was the VA work is extremely good, sometimes brilliant. Of course, I'm a huge Mark Hamill voice acting fan. His is great as the Goblin. I mean, he's no Joker, but is great as the Goblin. And Nolan North does just outstanding work with Deadpool. And I really like the fact that if you're playing one character and you go past another character, your character will have a voice line for that other character. They put a lot of work and thought and time into that. You'd have to look the list of, yeah, they used, pretty much most of the heavy hitters around at the time. Certainly I agree on the thing. Oh, I'm Electro. I've got electricity. Yeah, I've got the natural version. Pretender. Sit down. Oh god, Craven, I think. That's the last one. Hi. Oh, I'm sorry. That looked like that hurt. I think it is over. Ooh, a ring. My first ring? Can I actually use it? I can actually use it. Getting kitted up. Where are we going? Down here. Proceed to the rooftop. Who am I missing? Vulture. That makes sense he'd be on the rooftop. I was not in that circle. Now, there is some server lag intermittently, so that isn't really surprising. Also, it's not surprising that there's server lag. I mean, a boatload of people are playing, so.
Don't expect to see this in tomorrow's Daily News.
And now you are thunderstruck.
Thor thinks he's so clever with that joke. Ooh, we have a chest. Oh. Oh, delicious. Server physically in Tahiti? I don't think so, no. I think it's in the US. The pings to Tahiti would be murderous. For instance, the City of Heroes servers, to avoid any entanglements, before they got the licensing agreement with NCSoft, the 4 North American servers were in Canada, and there was one in Europe. I can't remember where. So I would expect these are, most logically, they might aim for Central Time. US Central. Chicago tends to be pretty common. But I'm not positive. You're all the way over in Europe. You need to check out how the ping is. Yeah, that is definitely a reason to also check out the COA then.
Hail and well met, friend Beast.
You definitely, don't want to end up getting screwed over if, COA is in Europe, or more likely, say, US East as opposed to US West. Because you're looking at an extra, 150 or 200 milliseconds, I would think, from East to West. I am in West. Did we get any nice new goodies? Let's see. More health? No, attack speed. We like attack speed around here. We really like attack speed. As a good chunk of our damage, single target, comes from the basic attack. Attack speed, more damage. Okay, sold. More attack speed, more health, sold. We just got attack speed, and attack speed will take a little flat damage and some energy. Sure. Let's see. I don't want to do any more story right now, but the one shot there wasn't bad. Took a little while, but kind of cool. Cube shards available. 25 to 29, we're what, 27, 28? 27. Let's do a little bit more Midtown, I guess. Coffer of Achievement.
What is this ball I see?
Another relic. It's better. I'll definitely replace that. Another level 60 insignia. I'm not holding on to insignia for level 60. That's just not going to happen. Our first cosmic item? It's level 62. 60 as well. These are all level 60. Am I going to have to start saving all of these up? I'm beginning to think I'm going to have to. It makes me sad.
They all can't be as useful as a new hammer.
Thanks for pointing that out, Hank. Oh, wrong button. There we go. 7 seconds to the next event. That is a follow for Noamo. I have a spiel for that. Hold on. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You are most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. And I hope you're as happy to see the return of the game as I am. I had, when they shut the servers down, I had all of the characters at cap. It's a great put your mind in neutral, just blast and have fun game. Sometimes you want a game that requires skill or thought, paying a lot of attention. This is a game that rewards you for just blasting. And it's nice having it back. And the reason that I had all of those various characters at the cap wasn't because I played obsessively. It was just a great time-killing game when there was no other game I was playing at the time. It's Crossbones. And 4 or 5 good guys kicking his ass. Play more of the classic turn-based RPGs, really enjoy the more casual ARPG. Yeah, that's what this is great for. It's exactly that. You know, it's not PoE. And sometimes I want PoE. And sometimes I want this. And yeah, RPGs going all the way back to the first Wizardry game on my Apple II Plus. I don't know if she is streaming tonight or not. First RPG, Apple II Plus, called Citadel. I faintly remember the title, but not the game. So I think the Jungle Queen was planning on streaming tonight. If you're not familiar with the Jungle Queen, she is a lovely person on her own. She's a game designer, game developer. And she's married to David Brevik. And in the past, when she was been streaming games, he often would drop in. And it would be awesome if David Brevik were around. Yeah, I was an Apple II gamer initially. My first computer I bought in 79 or 80 was an Apple II Plus. I had a choice at the time. They still were selling both the Apple II and Apple II Plus. Yeah, she has streamed a couple of times in the last couple of weeks. One time she was streaming the game that she's currently working on. Doom Train, I believe was the name. I played it on during the Next Fest. It's got promise. And what was she playing the other night? When I dropped in. Grim Dawn. She was playing Grim Dawn. Yeah, Doom Train is was the game that she is one of the people working on, and I played it, the demo version of it, for the Next Fest. No, my people have commented on that. Apparently, it wasn't anything I was aware of. I didn't know there was any sort of Doom Train reference, but she commented that yeah, she's had people comment on that. It's more accurate to call it Hell Train, which so it would now be one of 2 Hell-based train games, along with Monster Train and Monster Train 2. But my guess is nobody wants to call their game Hell Train, even if Hell Train is the better name, because people will, some number of people will freak out. And that was a whole bunch of stuff that just dropped. Yeah, so I don't know what the reference to Doom Train is, but others commented on it. So you are correct that there is a reason to ask the question. 9 more Eternity Splinters. Famous boss from Final Fantasy. Later a summon, and it's mostly famous because it's one of the characters you can defeat by Suplexing it. Ah, that actually does sound like something somebody commented on too. A reference I wasn't going to get is I'm not a Final Fantasy player. The Doom Train game is a sort of a combo platter of tower defense and what was the other half? Tower defense and city builder. And really, it is a combo platter. It has basically two phases of the game, one of each. You build your city up, you have a battle with that is, in essence, a... where'd he go? A tower defense, and then you go back to the city building back and forth.
I wouldn't be much of a hero if I didn't put you down.
Another usable ring? Better than the one we've got? Not really. 22 seconds to another boss. Holy crap, that's a lot of stuff. Fine, we'll just vacuum it. Is that ring better? No, not really. Oh my gosh. This is being way more rewarding than it was earlier. All right. Anarchy of the Green Goblin. Let's go, Gubby. I'm not in the right place. I'm close to the right place. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. Ooh, I almost got myself moited. Do not jump out in front of Rhino or Juggernaut when their big attack is getting telegraphed. That's just a really excellent way of getting dead. Had it happen earlier to me, my only death so far, and it was lag death. Where I either didn't get out in time or was caught transiting across the path of... I think it was Juggernaut, not Rhino. I was too close, and now I need to take cover because Bullseye's trying to shoot at me too. Why does everyone dislike me? I'm not that bad. I am pretty bad. Unstable molecules. Where'd he go? We'll just pound him into dust. Get back into base, take a minute to go through all the junk in our trunk, so to speak. Crossbones tactical vest. Circlet of Sitarak. Do we get any spirit in any of these medallions? Because I don't want to lose the 30 spirit I've got. Nobody? Literally nobody has got any of that? That's so disappointing. Fighting and strength and attack speed, though, is pretty good. Fine, we're going to give it up. Sure, I'll go with that. Don't want to give up any more attack speed. What can I say? Lens likes attack speed. The rest of it can go. Hi, Hank.
I have been spending a lot of time in the lab. Why do you ask?
Because people are starting to talk, Hank, that you might be a nerd. We did get our first Uru forged axe, so I should probably be dropping stuff off with the Asgardian enchanter to get my enchants up. Bonebreaker would be nice, but we need 2 spear runes and a ride rune, and so far we have a grand total of 1 rune, period. I am back. Like the proverbial bad penny. I just keep coming back. At some point, I got Doom Herbie, and I have no idea how. And achieve, I think, is how you get Doom Herbie. Yeah, it definitely... It does not like the achievement panel. For whatever reason, I have no idea. It really doesn't like it. I noticed that earlier, so I disabled the keyboard shortcut for it. Now we're just waiting, hoping we can get it to wake back up. There we go. It does not like the achievement panel. At least, for whatever reason, on my install, it does not. Oh, the bosses are up. 3 of them are already dead. I'm missing out on experience and goodies and stuff. We've got Venom. Is that the last one? Yeah, it is the last one. So we'll at least get Venom's butt kicked.
You sought my rage, and now you pay the price. You are difficult to decide, Spider-Man.
Dr. Doom's gauntlets. That's unexpected. Sometimes all you gotta do is just keep hitting people over the head with a hammer. 9 more eternity splinters. I need to start thinking about who my second character is gonna be. Is that a level? No, that was probably the level for my sidekick. Slow progress being made on the pet. Baron von Lind, sit down. I say thee nay. We have 21 seconds until the next batch of bad guys. I would like to hit 30 before I call it a stream, as that would get me the signature ability for Thor. So that is, I think, what my objective is going to be. Will be to get to 30 and then call it a stream. I'm guessing 20-30 minutes. Less if I do some storyline stuff. The storyline stuff seems to be very good XP, but my understanding is also a lot of people are recommending that you save it for some of the later levels, as it seems like the XP scales for that as well. So in other words, doing a storyline quest might get you half a level, regardless of what level you are. Let's finish Taskmaster off. Thunderstruck. Thor's sense of humor, not awesome. He lives in an irony-free zone, I think. Another Thor? He is not the genuine article, I can assure you of that. He's a fake. I'm the real one. Except no substitutes. 82 spirit. Now we're talking. Our first yellow item, and it's a team-up item. Little disappointing, gotta say. Mental damage. It's got... we'll go with it because it's got the rare find. That's pretty solid. Taskmaster has more bonuses than you could shake the stick of your choice at. Don't know why you're shaking a stick, but whatever floats your boat. And I don't know why you're floating a boat. You know, I already have like 3 of those. Okay, they're worth a bongo amount. More Uru recipes available. But I still only have 1 rune, and none of them just use 1 rune. People are asking the fastest way to level up. I admit I am curious. I don't think I necessarily want the fastest, but I do want good ones. Buy 5 XP and do story. Well, I've already got 3 of the 4 of the XP boost and do story. But I also know that you really, if possible, want to save them. Probably buy a 5th. Bust them all out. Increase experience for 30 minutes. These boosts stack up to 5 times. After 5 stacks, additional 1 increase the duration. So is it 5 times the, or 2 times, sorry, double XP for 150 minutes or for 30 minutes? My bet is it's on 30 minutes and then it starts to stack duration. So, in fact, it would not be the fastest way to buy 5, because that's only going to give you half an hour of XP. That ain't going to get you at double XP. That ain't getting you to level 60. That's for freaking sure. I think using them because they last for half an hour each. The first one gives you 100% XP.
Tell your friends when you're in intensive care.
Lots and lots and lots of health. Another Uru forged crossbow. Mr. Sinister, a beast item. I am not beast. I am pretty beastly, but I am not beast. Kitty Pride. That's got to be, yeah, Nightcrawler outfit. I'm also not Nightcrawler. All right, these all get fed into the Asgardian Enchanter. Bon appetit! The Uru forged item will probably give us a big, delicious bunch. Almost half of a rank. It's pretty rank, all right. Yeah. When the next batch of bosses comes out, I'm going to give myself that half-hour buff of XP, aiming to get to level 30, and then call it a stream. IF is a good hero. IF is great. So. IF is super fun. Someone said someone must have pulled a random box. Random boxes are very cool and fun for sure. So at one point I was down to, I had every hero in the game but one. And I got a random box. And I got the one that I needed. And when I talked about it in chat, nobody believed me. But it was real, I promise. It was Ghost Rider, even. My friend's favorite character. I think it was like a 1 in 28 or something like that. No one believed me. Like I would lie about something like that. Well, of course I would. Well, I wouldn't, but no, of course, a lot of people might. We have got... They're up. It is Doombots. We all like Doombots. They are relatively quick to kill. We'll go ahead and we'll eat one of our experience boosts. We have a 30-minute experience boost up for 100%. That ought to speed things up a significant chunk. Got him. Yeah, and that is feeling like double XP looking at the numbers. So yeah, it'll probably take 10 minutes or so with the XP buff, 10 or 15. Distinguished heroism. Not entirely sure what gets me that. I would check. I would check the achieves, but that freezes the game by a rather chunky amount. Yep, that was a little bit of a lag spike. Been getting those occasionally, much less now. Earlier, there were a lot of the lag spikes. That's not a complaint. I was expecting the server to be in a lot worse shape. I mean, I saw people saying they'd seen 1,700 people on. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was accurate. 10 more eternity splinters. Gotta love it. I dinged. I think that's 29. 29. One more and I get my signature ability. Woo! "27 seconds, we get another boss rush, so to speak. It's Ziznak the Torture. As in one who torches, not one torturer. Over there. Doc Ock and the crew. A sinister half dozen. Mind, I'm trying to pick up these green balls. We're mowing them down pretty damned fast. Go ahead and just vacuum up. That was a quick third of a level. So yeah, we're probably good in 10 minutes, something like that, to finish getting to level 30 and getting our signature ability. I am certainly pleased to have the game back. That's for sure. I played it in the beta, and I was not very impressed. And I came back after the launch, about 6 months after the launch, and it was so much fun. It had improved so much. I've only seen that like one other game where at launch I was really disappointed, and I came back again about 6 months later and went, holy crap. And that was Star Trek Online, which as soon as I played it that second time, I bought it on launch after having played the beta because I wanted to support the game. I thought it had decent bones. It just wasn't a completed game yet, and that turned out to be exactly the case. And once it was, I bought a lifetime subscription within hours of coming back to the game after launch. But those are the two games that most, the live service games, as everyone loves to crap on them now, where I saw just a huge improvement. Whereas nowadays, for better or worse, they'd be DOA if they had the problems those two games had. And both games have, well, this one's back, and I'm glad, but it had a decent run. And Star Trek Online is still going, granted. In a somewhat lessened sort of way. Wizard, sit down. There we go. Thank you, Wiz. All your friends are downed, living laser. Bad news for you. And next batch of bosses, if not sooner. And we'll hit 30 and we'll get access to our signature skill. Sig, for Thor, is here. The Anti-Force. Draw upon the Anti-Force to reflect enemy projectiles and devastate enemies, heavily damaging them. 100% crit chance. Always crits. Does extra crit damage. Generates a shitload of Odin Force. Has a 25-second cooldown. And then the question, like I said earlier, is going to be what hero next? He has been led astray. Interesting. What do I want to remove? There's level 30 right there. Question is, what do I want to remove? To slot the Sig. Thank you very much. Thank you for... hey, I didn't even notice the freaking raid. Thank you for raiding. My apologies for not noticing. Sadly, my stupid Streamlabs, I can't get the notification for raids to go. I apologize very much. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for raiding. I appreciate it very much. Hi, guys. I'm Lens.
Beauty and power are yours to command, fair Wanda.
I feel terrible, but I'll feel better after I pick up the splinters I missed. I hate it when that happens. I hate missing the opportunity to thank someone, because that's really a cool thing. And I'm a failure. I'm an abject failure of a human being. I suck. Yeah, I think that covers it. So thank you, Try Cybertops. Very nice, actually, the name. I have to approve. All right, we got another box. And a box. Level 42. Can't use that just yet. We'll go through all this stuff and see if any of it is usable. Tempting, but no. 10% XP. That's an easy yes. And more health and more attack speed. Okay. Right now I'm trying to optimize for attack speed and wherever possible XP. With a nice backup on spirit when I can get it. But I was aiming for level 30. I'm going to stick around for a little while longer, but not much.
You can get a lot done when you're not worrying about fighting supervillains.
Yes, but I'm always worried about fighting supervillains. That's what I think about. I'm a hero. That's what we do. Sorry, I'm squeaky. I've been talking so much. Oh, we leveled him up. Congratulations, Hank. Adds a grade 1 defensive affix to your catalyst. Replaces any existing grade 1 affix already on this catalyst. I don't even remember what the hell the catalyst is. Is that the catalyst? No. That's a Leggy. Relics. Uru Forged. Artifacts. Flourish. Team Insegs. 35, huh? I thought that was... Catalyst. But it doesn't say Catalyst. I'm not sure. Short version, I'm not sure. So, my big question now, having hit the SIG, I have actually two questions. First is, what goes away? That's on a 4-second cooldown. That's on a 3-second cooldown. We probably don't need both. Spirit costs 11.9. Odin Force generated. Yeah, that one's better. All right, so this can go. F can go. You will keep. We'll move G to F and H to G. And then our former G will now be the anti-force. Dun 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 dun. And the other question is, which character am I going to unlock next? I have 720 Eternity Splinters, that's enough for an unlock. Plus, I also have, how many G? 4,450 G, which is enough for multiple unlocks. So we've got Thor. Possibilities where I remember enjoying playing them. Black Panther was pretty enjoyable. Captain America was enjoyable. I remember liking Cable. Deadpool was fun. I enjoyed Doctor Doom and Doctor Strange. Those two are quite likely. Ghost Rider was good. I enjoyed Gambit's play, but I hated the VO, the voiceover work. Not that the voice actor's work wasn't good. I just couldn't stand the writing and the character it portrayed. It's really annoying. So right now we're looking at the two Doctors. Hulk wasn't bad. Iron Man I played a lot. So Iron Man is in the running. Loki also in the running. Played a lot of him. I enjoyed a lot of Moon Knight. That's 5 of them. Played a lot of Punisher and Rocket, but I'm not sure they're quite up to the tier of the others. Played a lot of Scarlet Witch. She is. Played a good amount of both Star-Lord and Squirrel Girl, but I don't think they quite make the cut. Storm, maybe. I think the most likely are the Doctors. Doom and Strange both. How do their synergies look? Because right now we have one synergy. Which is a character? No. Powers? No. Yeah, synergy system. So we have one synergy right now, 4, and that's physical damage. Neither of those two throws physical damage around. Doctor Doom also, I used to use the second hotbar. You could hit, I think, Control to bring up a second hotbar. And so I would put the summons on the second hotbar. And then keep the more interactive stuff on the top hotbar. So that may be tough to make a good fit on. Doom is Sig power and Sig power. Strange is mental and mental. So there's no real obvious synergies there. Pardon the yawn. I mean, Sig power is going to be good for everybody. Let's go on upstairs, so to speak. I think I'm going to call it here. I got my target for the evening. So I've played about, 5.5 hours? Something like that. Got to level 30, unlocked the signature for Thor. I'm glad to be back.
The amazing Guardian and the apple of Odin's eye.
Daily Bugle press badge. Health, dodge, credits, Phys defense, deflect, and attributes.
You have more armor than most gods I have known.
We'll drop that off in here. I'll also be wanting to buy more stash. But I'm going to call it here. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. As always, I am very, very pleased. Thank you. You are too kind. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. I may also do an earlier stream, like I did today for the launch. I am having fun with it again. I'll probably play some more offline in a little while. I'll pick a second character and start leveling them up. Again, thank you very, very much for hanging out. I always do appreciate it. Hopefully you will see me soon. I hope the rest of your Friday night, or possibly Saturday morning, goes great. And I hope your weekend kicks ass. Just a note, I will want a complete record of all of the ass kickery your weekend gave you on my desk first thing Monday morning.